Yep, it's that time of year again, folks. It's the calendar, the Ships of the Line calendar 2024, and me trying to film it without reflections on lost surfaces. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with this year's Ships of the Line calendar 2024 Star Trek. Amazing. I love these. I have all these videos on the channel, all showing you all the pictures inside. This is next year's, obviously, because it's now still 2023. Yes, I have problems with reflections because of my lighting rig, and yes, it's all YouTubers sort of had these problems anyway. But I've got an idea. There's the folder behind it for the Build the Enterprise. So let's get on with this, shall we? This starts off with the Enterprise D in dry dock, potentially McKinley dock, potentially not. Not quite sure. You got a space dock behind there. This is the cover art one for the front. Doesn't say exactly who is. Actually, these look really strange bit about them. They're really old and maybe bronze, maybe weathered, maybe leather. Kind of weird. But yeah, it must be the McKinley station above Earth. If not, something very, very, very close to it. So yeah, I love watching these. If you can find these, off you go. They still make them. They started making them, I think, in 2001, I think they were. But again, they're all over. Actually, yeah, the lifeboats are wrong. Okay. So, there's a tick for the back, not showing just yet. However, this time, they're declaring this as plastic-free packaging. Okay, fine, that's nice. So, all we do is fold over. And always inside, there's a big piece of cardboard. So, I never understand plastic-free packaging. Plastic was meant to be the future, meant to be everything and anything to everybody. And then suddenly, save the trees. Never mind. So we get to January. These are some absolute immense mega digital artists who make these calendars anyway. So the first one, this is the first time I've actually seen a proper non-cartoon version of the Cerritos. If it is the Cerritos, I guess it probably is. Yep, that's the Cerritos 75. Is it 667 or 7557? This one's done by Matt Boardman. I'll try and get you a little bit closer if we can keep this in here so we can see a little bit better there. It's absolutely amazing. You've got a... Oh, God, is that a Chekhov? Might not be. You've got a... Is that a Nova class? Akira? I can't... That's Sabre? That's another Akira class. Oh, hello. Why have you got a little Daedalus class underneath there? Because this isn't the museum, but this is absolutely brilliant. And then they've got an Excelsior class over there. No number at all on there. Yes, I think that is a... There was one of the ships that they made in the Eagle Moss collection for one of these, and it was part of the Battle of War 359. The Cerritos Homeward Bound. Yeah, I absolutely do love these. They've actually got a nacelle over there. Can't tell what it is, but got part of a... It was like a part of the Stargazer right there. But it's not. The nacelle just doesn't look right. No. That's fine. It's strange how they're all docked with their navigational deflectors or the very front port. A lot of ships like this didn't have that. If you look at the tech manuals and stuff like that, I don't think Excelsior did at all. Yeah. It's like docking the Defiant, shall we say, at Deep Space Nine. It just didn't seem right. So we have the Derek's class. Kenneth, if any of you guys, I don't know, I've had a few comments under the videos in the past from the actual artists saying thank you very much for showing the work. I think it's possibly, I don't remember, well I do, but I think it was John Eves one of them? I don't know. It was on Twitter saying thank you very much, or on YouTube. What? But this is any of the pronunciations are done wrong. Sorry. Apologise. D. Derek's class Warbird looks absolutely immense with this lovely, lovely nebula behind. Looks very familiar, that nebula as well. Yeah, Kenneth. Sorry. Villeneuve. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So here we go, February. That looks... I remember having the model for this. They had the adversary set from AMT, and the front part here never looked like it was a navigation deflector. It always looked like it was something that needed sanding down, like a bit of a sprue that had been an injection moulding part that had just gone wrong. So, yes. Way of the... Oh, come on. Riansu. Yes. Okay. Oh, come on. Look at that. That is absolutely phenomenal for March. Now that says 1701A, main bridge, Star Trek 6, which it is. They changed the bridge a few times over the years of the run of the Star Trek films. This is Donny Versailles. This is going to be stupid, this video. Versagia, Versiga. Versagia. One of those has got to be right. I remember they'd redressed this a little bit for the Excelsior, but they had blue chairs. Same sort of layout, big panel on the front, like the original Constitution did. Panels behind, move Spock all over the place. And why they've got leather pads here? Should be stations, people working on them. Obviously, they changed the configuration for the lifts, one either side. It was one of the things they did for the motion picture. I always wondered what that was. I think it's like a balance, like a ball inside a glass dome. And it would always show you when the ship is actually up and down. But Howard, you're in space. So there you go, there's March. That was absolutely gorgeous. That looks so clean. Lovely. We shouldn't be able to see the dedication plaque, is it not? Over here, or maybe over this lift? Okay. March, and Tobias Richter. Thank you very much for... Oh, hello. This is the USS Venture. NCC 17854. And what's left of another starship. Another... Oh, no. Hold on. Yeah, where? Yeah, they're evacuating the Venture. Okay, attacked by 2 Romulans, lots of lifeboats being sent out. Secondary hull, the star drive section is probably being destroyed, and they're trying to get away in the saucer section. Love that, absolutely love that. It always gets me a little bit how on the lifeboats, and doing the Edelmoss model, the Enterprise D, they're all exactly the same, whereas the actual proper model had numbers on, but they never seem to do 001, 02, 03, because that's 154, 008, 13. Yeah, they're all over the place on them, but that's the randomness. Maybe you could just get here you go, here's your 500, and off you go. Completely random. That is amazing, that. Absolutely phenomenal. So you'll see that in April. The only problem with these as they are, that they remain as in the picture, being sideways, is you've got to make sure you've got 2 holes in the right spot. But I'm sure you could probably put a... Oh, I wonder if you can just probably get a 1 hole in the middle and a piece of string, 2 hooks. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, this is just ridiculous. Martin Miller, you absolute dog. She'll launch and she'll be ready. I don't think they meant without the bridge section. I think you've even got people in spacesuits down here in the windows. Panel on the front covering some part up there. Oh, that was absolutely amazing. And you've got panels missing, got a cat here as well. Some travel pods. We didn't see these until maybe... Oh, hold on. Did we? No, we didn't see these until probably Star Trek 3, maybe Star Trek 4. I'm scratching my head trying to think of... Did you see them in Star Trek 3? It's absolutely phenomenal. I could sit and watch this for hours. It's very much similar to the final scene on Star Trek Beyond, where we have the pan round section of inside the Yorktown station of them building the Enterprise A, and very, very fast forward, and it looks absolutely brilliant when it's done. But then they brought this section in with the bridge and the decks above and just plop down. Yeah, it was a really good part. Well, probably the best part of a poor movie, should we say? Not so good a movie. Really, really good. There's even a travel pod down there. Cool. That's a water. No, that's a, yeah. Does look really. Oh, hello. What have we here? This is John Eves. I think I could have figured out was John Eves to start with. It's the USS Gregory Jen. Okay, as you see, 103145, and this cat is just meowing like crazy. Wants attention. USS Gregory Jen. Jean. Okay, so is it? There's an I on there. Okay, so it says Jean, Jein. So is that Yain? Don't know. Looks a very upgraded version of the Sovereign class. It's got the nacelles, kind of like the Zhenghe, and that sort of class ship. Looks absolutely brilliant. Look, hang on, is that? I was gonna say, is that actually seeing Voyager? Because there is parts in the Star Trek Online where they do see Voyager again. I've not played it for quite a while. Well, no, I've not actually played it. But it does look very similar to that, but having a planet in a basket, I don't really know. John Eves, if you're watching this, please just say hello and explain. It looks kind of cartoonish. Similar in the style of the Lower Decks, and I like it a lot, really do. Okay, so centre section. Oh, right, okay. This is Doug Drexler to start with. Okay, yeah, the primary ship designed by Doug Drexler, illustration rendering Christopher Cushman, John Eves, yeah, and Android Monkey Designs and Bill Campbell, Michael Kuda, they're all in there. David Alexander, look at that. This is the SS Enterprise NX-01 refit. This is what we would have got. They do say that. I think sometimes it's a little bit far-fetched. I mean, they knew that the series was going to end at Series 4. It was a little bit rushed at the end. We all were a little bit sad to see it go. But I'm not sure that it could have got beyond 4 series. It was already on the cards, definitely on the cards for the series going. And that last series of Enterprise was absolutely amazing. They brought so many things into it. But it was never meant to be. So you had the warp nacelles as they were, pylons coming down to the back of this section which goes into the saucer, but piled them down now, away from the back section engineering sort of area between the pylons over here, to a new full engineering section underneath here. Standard deflector on the front, also kept probably the front one as well to make sure everything is fine. Different end point, they're like antennas on the end of the Bussard collectors, but a full strip down, a full deck. Yeah, I do like that. Oh, shuttle bay. Okay, because the neck of this secondary hull comes and connects directly on underneath where the shuttle bay was, but the shuttle bay now goes out to the back, and you've got proper launch and off. Shuttle pods, shuttle bay, shuttle pod, yeah. What is that? Is that a bath for a Medusan? Don't know. The bridge on top anyway, captain's ready room. Definitely worth see, sometimes some of these models, all the diagrams and stuff, I love any of this technical stuff. Just have to sit and watch it for hours. Yeah. So the SS Enterprise, oh nice, there's a squiddly, that's where we got the from the original series, the Galileo and the Copernicus, because that was kind of like a weird squiddly sort of, that was what handwriting on the side of it, same as what says on the bottom of there. Different to the font that's on the front, obviously. So, we have my month. So I was born in July, anybody knows me. There we have the Enterprise A against 2 Katinga class. Finally, got it right. They look very annoyed. I love, my favourite ship is the Refit Enterprise. Weirdly enough, I do prefer the original 1701 than the A. I don't know why, there's just something about it. I think the original model was, with it being pearlescent, it's just, the model there was brilliant, and then somebody cocked up and knackered the paintwork up on it. And there's a full restoration project apparently going on. I'm not sure if I've seen it or not lately, where they're trying to get the model back and yeah, put it out there and get it repainted and redone, similar to what they did with the original Enterprise from the TV show. But properly restore it. It'd be amazing if you could do it and do it with the old paintwork. But don't know. I'll have to look into that and see what happened. So yeah, the Katingas look really nice. Cool. Cool and cool. So off to April. Ooh, that's very futuristic. And past as well. Okay. Oh, actually, I do apologise. Didn't say the artist on this one. This is Alain Rivard, Fox and Hounds. Nice. Then straight away, Nocturne. This is by Bill Krause. So we have 1703. Isn't that Lexington? Could be wrong. Looks like it's a potential upgrade. Not fully a phase 2 upgrade, maybe midway, sort of. Can't make out the number on that one, but a very flattened down. Isn't that similar to, oh, what's that series that they've done, or they're doing, that he can't get out because CBS won't let him? Yeah. You know the one it is. Put that in the comments, please. Looks like we've got an open back shuttle bay for the Endurance. NCC 5265. See, these are the lost years of Trek. We don't know. I mean, you could have gone back to a standard like this, because it does look very past future, but it's still 1703, a standard one. So it's still the original ship. Nice. September next. Aha! Now, this is a ship I have here. This is a ship I need to get some stickers for, well, some decals, decals, whatever you want to call it. Sand this down and make it look very much like that. It's not going to look perfectly like that, I'm sure. And if I can't find any stickers for it, I'll just paint it gold and stick it on the shelf. But yeah, this is the Enterprise F. This is, yeah, because I can tell there were 3 versions. There was the online standard, there was a Federation livery, and there was the upgrade, the refit, because there's these parts on the back. If I show you here, these parts over here on the nacelle, these are extra. I know there's probably more on there, but I haven't looked into it as much as, but definitely these fins on here were added to the online ship version. That's definitely. And if you've got one of these from the Edelmoss models, please send it in. I don't have it. So yes, some Thomas Marone Sleeping Giant. It is a big ship. It is a shame that with the Picard series renaming the Titan to the Enterprise G, I wish they hadn't, because the online Enterprise G is a phenomenal ship. I mean, the ships that we don't see, and they are canon. This is canon. Well, actually, with the refit part, I'm not quite sure if it is, but this is actually a proper design ship. The guy who designed this for the online series, amazing, absolutely brilliant. Oh, hold on, I've just noticed something. You fool, why are they Borg? Ah, Sleeping Giant, that's why. Yeah, because the Borg's behind, frozen. Don't know where they're frozen. I'm going to miss something as blatantly obvious as that. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So at least it shows on what sort of stickers I need to do, some big black panels, some of the bits that I need to do. Try and get that model. Like I say, if I can't, I've got some old stickers from old models. They're very similar font. Might be able to just stick them on, and maybe even use the Enterprise E models decal set. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. Give me Constitution refit class ones. This is Louis Niven. Foreign, or FOD, Foreign Object Debris Management Detail. Okay, so basically sucking up asteroids. And this is the 1717, which was the Yorktown. Starship Yorktown, 1717. Looks absolutely phenomenal, doesn't it? Looks brilliant. Really good detail on this. I mean, the thing with it is it's such a simplistic design. Then you looked into it with more detail, parts, windows. It's flat, but it's curved, it's textured, it's straight, it's angled. It's gorgeous. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that's Lewis Niven. Absolutely brilliant. FOD. Next, up the juice. What the heck is going on? That you have been dishonoured by DM Phoenix. This is a classified. In the late 2279, the Starfleet Command abruptly lost contact with the USS Venture. Okay, so this is a USS Constitution class Venture being refitted by the Klingons. It looks absolutely wacky. And I've seen some absolutely ridiculous and amazing versions of the Constitution class, or if not, similar sort of style, but it's just absolutely ridiculous. Good way, a very good way, ridiculous, by the way. I mean, the size of the bridge on top of there, that's just definitely the D7 engines and the D7. That's like, could somebody make that? Probably. I mean, why it's got red phases and not the Klingons have the green ones? Actually, probably, I think they did have the red, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. Declared missing in action. High Council. Yeah. With the rumours of a rogue Federation starship raiding distant outposts pursued well into the 24th century. Okay. So that's just armoured up to crazy. Sometimes these calendars just they surprise me with the with what they're doing. Even these look like the shuttlecrafts that you get from the J.J. Abrams, J.J. Enterprise sort of class. Although I know they are the vent section that's on the back of the D7s, between at the top of the engineering section. But that's good using both to actually make the point of a shuttlecraft. But it looks very, very much like a shuttle. Absolutely. It staggers me, this sort of level of imagination and design work. Brilliant. So, last one. I do apologise, because we'll have to wait another year for another one. Oh. The USS Onimaru, NCC 76890, and the USS Nomadic 75056. See, the thing with a lot of this is what you can't see as well. There's some of the bits that do hide away a lot. Rendezvous with the USS Nomadic, Dan Yino. Or Uino. It does look a nice. It's a good. I don't know if it's Ambassador. If it's definitely not the new ship. The Titan, it's similar to, because there you've got the Enterprise E bridge section on there, nice stacked up. But you've also got some phaser banks and there's a dog barking in the background. Looks like, they look very familiar as well to some sort of Federation ship. And an extra big impulse engine on the back. Oh, looks amazing, that. So this is kind of just after the Voyager sort of era. Maybe just after, because that's 74656. Oh yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, you've got. Oh, hello. I see your copy. That's a Romulan. That's a Romulan warbird. Well, 90% Romulan warbird nacelle. Cheeky. Because they actually had that from the model kit in as a medical scanner, and people did see it. Yeah, it is nice. It is good to see a lot of imagination on these. Well, a lot of them must be on red alert anyway, but don't know. Immense, absolutely immense. Oh, can't we have more than 12 months in a year? So we have the whole lot on the back of there. That Cerritos one probably is amazing to see. The ship as it is, as what a proper ship would be, not the cartoony. I know the model kits that you get with Eagle Moss, yeah, they're brilliant, but it is good to see that ship almost 100% normal. I mean, we had the Lower Decks episode, where, and the Strange New Worlds episode, where it kind of was either, but yeah. Didn't see the Cerritos not. But we did see the Enterprise Strange New Worlds version as a cartoon. It looked really, really good. So my favourite on this one, I think, it's got to be Marty Miller's. Or has it got to be Thomas Maroney? No, I'm going for Martin Miller's. It's just, it's the construction of, we've seen versions of the Enterprise being refitted, but it's just seeing that as it is, that stays there, absolutely brilliant. Love it to bits. So that's next year's calendar. So go buy one. The potential on Amazon, I bought mine from World of Books because Amazon are a bit slow. It is awkward to get calendars for these sort of ones anyway because they have to be imported from America, but once they're over, great. So, hope you like that. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Consider being a Patreon and you can help me out with the channel and you get your name mentioned at the end of every video. And consider a donation, send something in, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye for now.